This is the real Tom Rose, and we're dealing with a general question on a short passage. You know it's general because it says his actions and thoughts, which doesn't call attention to any specific spot in the passage, but just all of his actions and thoughts in general. And it says primarily also, convey. So these are all signposts that we're pointing toward general question. Now the answers in here that tend to be wrong, typically, in this case, for some reason, they all seem to revolve around the idea of misinterpreting something in the passage. For example, his thoughts convey the ignorance of the financial value of his grandfather's writings. You can misinterpret that he has an ignorance about it because it says that his sister is already in negotiation over the private journal royalties. This implies that there are royalties, right, and that he's not interested in them. But to say that he's ignorant of them comes out of left field. There's nothing in here to suggest that he's ignorant, except for you to make an assumption that that's why he doesn't care. But that assumption is way too large. Also, this one, for example, apathy about legal proceedings. It says in the last sentence, his ideal evening would be to curl up with his grandfather's scrapbook. So you might think like, oh, that conveys apathy. In fact, it does convey apathy, but it conveys apathy about the speech that he's about to give at a large memorial. This doesn't have anything to do with legal proceedings, right? This actually confuses the connection of the last sentence. People who pick C are confusing the connection of the last sentence and the legal proceedings that are up above, but these actually aren't connected. The fourth answer choice says he has a preference for personal memories over his public persona. This is supported in a couple of different ways, actually. It says that he cares about the tobacco-stained pipe. Well, it says his eyes tear up. His eyes moistened. So you'd have to make a small assumption there that that's why they're moistening, because he cares. But it also says that his works lay untouched. So he cares a lot about this pipe, but doesn't care about his works. So that's him caring about personal things, but not about his public persona. It also says that he's giving a speech at a large memorial benefit, but his ideal evening would be to curl up with a scrapbook. So again, you're getting more about personal and less about the public. So that's why the fourth option is your correct answer. Disappointment with what he received. This is just making way too many assumptions, right? And also this would require, I think, that you misinterpret the eye moistening. This would have to, in order to pick the last answer choice, you would have to think, oh, his eyes moistened because he was so sad that he got, this box with the pipe in it, and he really wanted something else. There's nothing to suggest that. So there's too big of an assumption there. The first one says curiosity. There's just nothing in here to really support that. There's nothing in here where he's being curious, asking questions, or investigating things, or anything like that.